Now let's turn all of this into something simple. Here is your 14-day consistency challenge. Days 1 through 3. Start with 1 morning glass of water, and if appropriate for you, a small diluted serving of unsweetened beetroot juice. Then do 5 minutes of movement. Ankle pumps, calf raises, and a short walk. Later in the day, stand up every 1 to 2 hours. Days 4 through 7. Keep the same morning routine. Add 1 10-minute walk after lunch or dinner. Increase awareness of long sitting. Use a timer if you need to. Days 8 through 10. Continue the drink and movement routine. Add 2 short sets of sit-to-stands from a chair if safe for you, or extra heel raises while holding support. Focus on smoother, easier movement rather than speed. Days 11 through 14. Stay consistent. Aim for regular hydration across the day. Keep your short walking habit. Review your sleep. Reduce one processed food habit if you can. This is where routine becomes identity. And as you go, track a few simple things. Do your legs feel lighter in the morning? Are your feet warming up more easily? Do you feel less stiff after sitting? Is your walking a little smoother? Do you feel more steady and less sluggish? These are not dramatic overnight promises. These are practical signs that your body may be responding to better support. And that is the mindset I want you to keep. Not perfection. Not panic. Not chasing miracle cures. Just simple, evidence-informed habits repeated long enough to matter. Because after 60, your body still responds. It may respond more slowly than it did at 25. It may need more consistency than it did at 40. But it is still listening to what you do every day. So no, plain water is not bad. But for some men, plain water alone may not be the most strategic approach if the goal is to support better blood flow. A smarter routine may be: hydrate well. Use 1 targeted morning circulation support drink if appropriate. Move soon after, avoid long sitting, sleep better, eat with intention, and pay attention to warning signs. That is how you take back control. Calmly, patiently, consistently. And that is how real health changes usually happen. If this helped you, write 14 days in the comments so you commit to the challenge. And if you want more practical doctor-style guidance for men's strength, circulation, sleep, and healthy aging, subscribe and join me in the next video. You cannot outdrink a sedentary lifestyle. If you sit for hours without moving, even the best hydration strategy will have limited effect. Your calves, hips, and legs need to move. Mistake number 3. Ignoring salt, sugar, and processed foods. This is where circulation quietly gets undermined. Highly processed foods, excess sodium for some individuals, and sugar-heavy drinks may work against blood pressure, blood vessel health, energy, and weight management. One smart drink cannot cancel out a whole day of poor habits. Mistake number 4. Doing too much too quickly. A man hears that movement helps circulation, so he suddenly starts intense exercise, long walks, or aggressive routines even though he has not been active in months. Then he gets sore, discouraged, or even injured. Start gently. Build gradually. Consistency beats intensity. Mistake number 5. Forgetting the medical side. Sometimes poor circulation is not just aging. It may be related to diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol problems, smoking history, varicose veins, medication effects, sleep apnea, or heart and vascular disease. That is why self-care matters, but medical evaluation matters too. Now here's the good news. There is a full lifestyle support stack that can make this hydration trick much more effective. Start with sleep. Sleep is your repair mode. That is when the body resets stress hormones, regulates blood pressure patterns, and supports tissue recovery. If your sleep is poor, fragmented, or shortened night after night, your circulation may suffer. Men who snore heavily, stop breathing during sleep, or wake exhausted should speak with a doctor about possible sleep apnea. That condition is common, underdiagnosed, and very important for heart and blood vessel health. Next is daily movement. You do not need perfect workouts. You need repeated motion. Walking after meals may help. Light leg strengthening may help. Gentle stretching may help. Even standing up more often may help. The goal is to reduce stagnation. Then hydration. Make most of your fluids plain water. Use the beetroot water strategy as one supportive tool, not the entire plan. And if you are on fluid restrictions, have kidney disease, or have advanced heart conditions, Follow your doctor's advice first. Now food. Focus on circulation-friendly basics. Vegetables, beans, oats, fruit, olive oil, nuts in moderate portions, fish if you eat it, and protein sources that support muscle maintenance. Muscle matters. Stronger muscles help movement. Better movement helps circulation. Then stress. Stress tightens the system. It raises pressure. It changes sleep. It affects food choices. It reduces patience. Even 5 minutes of slow breathing, quiet walking, prayer, reflection, or time away from constant noise can help calm the body down. Now let's talk safety and red flags. Because I never want you to ignore symptoms that need proper medical care. Please speak with a doctor promptly if you notice chest pain, pressure, or shortness of breath with mild activity. Get urgent help if you have sudden weakness on one side, facial drooping, trouble speaking, or sudden confusion. See a clinician if one leg becomes suddenly more swollen, red, painful, or warm than the other. Do not ignore wounds on the feet or legs that heal slowly, especially if you have diabetes. And pay attention if you have persistent cold feet, numbness, burning, calf pain with walking, frequent dizziness, or major drops in exercise tolerance. Those are not things to simply push through. Also, before using beetroot regularly, speak with your doctor if you have kidney disease, take medications that affect blood pressure, use nitrate medications, have a history of kidney stones, or follow a medically restricted diet. This advice is especially important if you already manage diabetes, blood pressure issues, high cholesterol, heart disease, or circulation problems diagnosed by a doctor. Here is the 3-step routine. Step 1. Start the day with smart hydration. Within the first 30 to 60 minutes after waking, drink 1 large glass of water. For one of those morning glasses, you can mix in about 60 to 120 milliliters of unsweetened beetroot juice and then dilute it with water. If the flavor is too strong, start on the lower end. The goal is not to flood your body. The goal is to gently introduce hydration and circulation support early, when your body is shifting from overnight rest into active daytime function. Drink it slowly. Do not rush it. If you have a sensitive stomach, do not take it completely empty if that feels uncomfortable. A light breakfast may be better for some men. And one important note: beetroot can turn urine or stool pink or reddish. That can be harmless. But if you are ever unsure, or if there are other symptoms like pain, weakness, dizziness, or bleeding concerns, get checked by a doctor. Step 2. Move within 15 to 30 minutes. This is where most men get it wrong. They focus on the drink and ignore the body. But circulation is not only chemical, it is mechanical too. After your hydration, do 5 to 10 minutes of gentle movement. This is not a workout. This is a signal to your circulation system. You can do simple ankle pumps while seated, 10 to 15 repetitions on each side. Then heel raises while holding a counter or chair. 10 slow reps, rest, then another 10. Then a short walk through the house, on the patio, or outside for 5 minutes. That combination matters. Hydration supports volume. Beetroot may support vessel response. Movement helps push blood where it needs to go. Think of it this way. The drink helps prepare the roads, but movement gets the traffic flowing. Step 3. Support circulation across the rest of the day. One morning drink is not enough if the rest of the day works against you. So through the day, aim for regular plain water intake but spread it out. Do not wait until you are very thirsty. For many men, small steady intake works better than trying to drink a huge amount at once. And every hour or two, interrupt long sitting periods. Stand up. Roll your shoulders. Take 20 to 30 steps. Do a few calf raises. Even 1 minute matters. Because blood flow loves rhythm. It responds well to repetition. It responds well to consistency. Now let's talk about how to do this safely. If you are trying the beetroot water method, keep it simple. Use unsweetened beetroot juice, not a sugar-heavy blend. Start with a small amount. Do not combine it with multiple supplements all at once. Give your body a chance to respond, and pay attention to how you feel. If you become lightheaded, develop stomach upset, or notice symptoms that concern you, stop and speak with a healthcare professional. Now there's more. Even a good routine can fail if you keep making the same common mistakes. So let's go through the ones I see most often. Mistake number 1. Drinking too much at once. Some men think circulation improves by forcing down a massive amount of water. But too much fluid too fast can leave you uncomfortable, running to the bathroom constantly, and in some cases may not be appropriate if you have heart failure, kidney disease, or fluid restrictions from your doctor. Better approach: steady intake across the day. Mistake number 2. Relying on one healthy trick while staying inactive. Gentlemen, imagine this. Tomorrow morning, you wake up and swing your legs out of bed. But instead of that heavy, sluggish feeling, instead of cold feet, stiff calves, and that strange sense that your body is taking too long to wake up, your legs feel lighter. Your hands warm up faster. Your head feels clearer. You stand, you walk, and your body responds with less resistance. Now let's be honest. There is no magic drink. There is no single ingredient that turns back the clock overnight. And if anyone promises that, you should be cautious. But there is something very real that happens after 60. Your circulation often becomes less efficient. Your blood vessels may become less flexible. Your body may produce less nitric oxide, which helps blood vessels relax and open. Your muscles may move less, which means your natural pump system becomes weaker. And even when you are drinking enough water, your body may not be using that hydration as effectively as it used to. That is the key. It is not always just about drinking more water. It is about helping your body use that water in a smarter way. And one of the simplest ways to support that process is this: adding a small amount of nitrate-rich beetroot to water at the right time, in the right amount, as part of a full daily circulation routine. Not because it is a miracle, but because it may help support blood flow, vessel function, and oxygen delivery in a way plain water alone cannot always do after 60. And in this video, I am going to walk you through exactly why that matters, how to use it safely, the 3-step routine that makes it more effective, the biggest mistakes most men make, and a simple 14-day plan to help you stay consistent. Now here's the key. Before we get to the routine, you need to understand why blood flow slows down in the first place. Because once you understand the why, the solution becomes much easier to follow. First, your blood vessels change with age. Think of your circulation like plumbing in a house. When the pipes are flexible and clean, water moves smoothly. But over time, if those pipes become stiffer, narrower, or less responsive, flow becomes less efficient. Something similar can happen in the body. Aging blood vessels may not expand as well as they used to. That means blood may have a harder time reaching the hands, feet, brain, and muscles efficiently. Second, your internal circulation signal often gets weaker. Your body uses a molecule called nitric oxide to tell blood vessels when to relax and widen. That signal matters. It helps support healthy blood pressure, oxygen delivery, and movement of blood into tissues that need it most. But production of nitric oxide may decline with age, especially when sleep is poor, movement is limited, diet quality drops, or stress remains high for too long. Third, your muscles may not be helping enough. Your calf muscles are sometimes called a second heart, because every time you walk, flex your ankles, or contract your legs, those muscles help push blood back upward. But when you sit longer, move less, or lose leg strength, circulation may become more sluggish. That is why some men feel heavier legs by the end of the day, or notice more swelling around the ankles, especially after sitting for long periods. So where does the water trick come in? Here it is. Instead of drinking plain water alone all day, one helpful strategy is to use 1 glass of water with a small amount of diluted beetroot juice, ideally earlier in the day, paired with light movement. Why beetroot? Because beetroot contains natural dietary nitrates. Your body can convert those nitrates into nitric oxide. And nitric oxide helps support the relaxation of blood vessels, which may improve blood flow efficiency. That does not mean more is always better. And it does not mean every man should use it. But when used carefully, and when paired with movement, hydration, and healthy habits, it may be a practical tool for men over 60 who want to support circulation naturally. Now let's make this practical.